Hi guys, and welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to talk about something totally different. Now, first of all, please like and subscribe. This will be a very important video, and I want you to do something extremely difficult. Step out of your body and look to yourself as a third person. As that third person looks to yourself and the whole situation that is going on right now. Now, how would you feel if you do that? Just take a look at yourself. For more than 1 year, they made the people around the entire globe be scared. You had to be scared about something that you see on television. Maybe some people that are watching this video are knowing somebody that died from the sea thing. You know what I mean? Now, we are 1 year further, and when I was talking 1.5 years ago about passports, getting green check marks, going to get your vaccine, you know what I mean? Now, everybody was calling me crazy, and no one would go. Simply, no one would go, and no one would let their children get injected with that stuff. Now, we are 1 year further, and thousands of people, billions of people, had that thing injected. Now, if you were those guys who are pushing these things into the people, then what would you do? What's your next step? You have everybody by their balls with their QR codes. Everybody has that green check mark. Even if they had side effects or not, the guys that have their check marks, their green check marks, are now free again. They think they are free. They have the illusion of getting their rights back, which were just taken away, but now they have them back for a few months until then they need to go back for their next effects. You know what I mean. So, if you were them, then now is the time for the next step. And what is the next step? They know that digital currencies are a threat to them. They know that a lot of people are starting or started using digital currencies such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever, to get an investment and a trading career started in the last 1.5 years. That's not what they want. They want to get their own digital currencies out there, which is the digital euro, digital yuan. So, wherever you will go in this and a few months, you will, with your QR code, you will say where you are, at what time, and who is together with you inside of that store. With their digital currencies, they will know what you have bought in that store. They will know what transactions you have done. If you had a speeding ticket and you are losing your driver's license, then your money will stop working at the gas stations. I know that all of this sounds very crazy, but we all know, and if you are looking at a third person to yourself right now, then you know that this is the world where we are going through. Now, if you were them, what would now be your next step to push your new currency onto the 7 billion people around the world? What will be your next step? Now think. Pause this video and think about it. What would be your next step? The next step would be to create chaos. That chaos will be created because they will promote that everybody who has a red check mark is bad. They are bad persons. They are not willing you to get healthy. These are the ones that think for themselves. Other people let other people think for them. And that's the thing that you're watching on the news. Now, don't be afraid about all this, because we are with 7 billion people against a club of a few thousand. And they are trying to push those passports against us. And we as people have one chance, and the only thing you always have to remind is that we all have need to stay together, no matter what. If we all stay together and we all keep appreciating each other, we will win this. And that's the only way. Now, I think that the next step is to make people poor. Really poor. I really think, and let me show you, that a stock market crash will be the first thing to happen. I'm not going to say it's going to happen now. But what I'm willing to show you guys is this. This is the S&P 500. This is the Corona dump. Now, from there, I can simply draw a trend line. Not from this, but from this point. We have a touch point, a touch point, touch point, touch point, touch point, touch point, touch point, touch point. And last week we broke it. Now, we did break that. And then we have this gap. And this gap was filled right now. We had the fall. We had some sort of retest. We had this gap. We went back up. And right now we are at a crucial moment in time in humankind history. From an insanely huge bull market from all the stocks around the world. They even discontinued updating this chart. They printed trillions and trillions of dollars to say to every business they closed, here is money, we are the good guys, we help you around. That's the thing that they say. But what I really mean but don't say is we will make your money worth less and less and less and less every single bill that we print. Now, they don't print it in real, they print it digitally. So they print digital money, and that's what I send to the people. The people are happy. Hey, my government is good. I get money. They simply give me money. But no, your money that you have worked for years and years to get retired earlier or get your children some good gift for the time that they are needing to buy a car or a house, that money is getting worthless, really worthless. And if this stock market is starting to come down, then I can assure you guys that Bitcoin will fall down like crazy. And I'm going to show you guys what you can do to preserve your wealth. So, first of all, we are simply going to check out the Corona dump. We are going to check what the Corona dump did with gold. And as you can see right here, this is from here, March, right down to here. We had total of, let me check this one, 14.77% to the downside. So gold has lost 15%. Okay. Now let's check out what silver has done. Silver, let's check out, this is the COVID dump. Silver has dropped 38.7% during that dump. Okay. Now, let's check out a stock of, let me say, Tesla. We have Tesla. It's 2018. Should be the COVID dump. No. Wait. This is the COVID dump. Right here. All the way down. Now, let's check out a good house father stock. P&G, Procter & Gamble. This is Procter & Gamble. This was the COVID dump. From right here to right here. Minus 24%. Okay. Now let's check out Bitcoin. What did Bitcoin do? So let's check this out. From March 4. Let's go to Bitcoin. March 4, 2020. 2020. March 4. Go. This is the COVID dump on Bitcoin. Bitcoin dropped almost 60%, 58.87. So I know, guys, that everybody is in crypto because the gains are huge, but the drops are even bigger. They are so huge, you cannot imagine. It was even better holding just stocks instead of Bitcoin during this time. And yes, it recovered faster, but the drop, the money that people have lost on this drop is so insane that I don't know what is coming up next But I do know that this line is broken. And I also know that if this thing is failing, everything will come down hard. And if you think, oh, I will just buy the dip, I will just buy the dip. If you will buy the dip with the drop that a lot of people are expecting, and you have to invest money every time you see a red candle, then you will end up with one kidney and one lung in your sofa in the living, watching Netflix. That's what will happen. And I'm not here to get you guys scared. I'm just saying that what I'm saying is not healthy anymore. And yeah, I mean, I just want you guys to be safe. And the thing, it will be the thing like, it will not be what will rise more. Will gold rise more? Silver? Bitcoin? Stocks? Whatever? No, it will be what will drop the less. And what will drop the less is gold. I just showed you guys gold only dropped 15% during the Corona dump. Only 15. And that's a lot, but not far as much as Bitcoin. Only 1/4 of what Bitcoin did. So I'm not saying, guys, and this is not financial advice, but what happened here is during that dump, they start printing money. I'm showing you guys, they started printing money. What have they done with that money? They gave it to the people and they say, hey, look, we are the good guys. I'm giving you money. I am closing your businesses. But hey, don't worry, I'm giving you money. Meanwhile, I know that I am making you poor because the value of your money is getting lesser and lesser and lesser every time I push that button of the printer. Stocks are going up. We're buying stocks. Everybody with their stimulus checks and whatever money they got, we're putting it into the stock market. But from the moment that that thing starts to end, stocks will get sold. People will need their money to pay the rents, pay off their houses, their loans, whatever. They need the money. So they will start selling. And once they start selling, you will simply see a waterfall you can't imagine. I just want to keep you guys safe. Stay safe, guys, please. And yes, crypto will be there forever. But I know that in 2017, a lot of people were thinking, oh, we're going to the moon and no one can ban Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is the new safe haven, until Bitcoin dropped to 3,000 from 20,000. And what did people do at the bottom? They sold their Bitcoin so they could at least buy something for their wives, like new curtains or something. And what did Bitcoin do then? Bitcoin started to rise and went from 3,000 to 65,000. And Bitcoin gave the finger to them. Now, my advice to you is buy gold, buy some Bitcoin, put it on a ledger wallet, put it far away, and you own your own money. There is no bank that can take your money. It's from you and only you. Now, the piece of Bitcoin that you put on the ledger, make it an amount of money that you are willing to lose. Always make sure that if it's going down, you would never regret it. And what I'm thinking is that after all this stuff that is happening around the world, the people that own gold, silver, and Bitcoin, and maybe Ethereum, because governments are buying Ethereum also, if you own a fraction of something, of those four things, that will become the change because between rich and poor. I can recommend being rich every time. And you know that it is like that. Somewhere must be a little voice in your head that tells you, damn, they can do with my dollars, yen, yuan, euros, whatever they want, at what time they want. They simply press the button and it's all gone. In Cyprus, they did that a few years ago. People went to sleep and the bank just took 10% of every savings account of every civilian. They simply put every day limit at 50 euro. There were waiting lines of more than 100 meters at the ATM machines to get their 50 euros out of the wall. And overnight, the bank took 10% of their savings account. Don't think the bank cannot do that again. These were just small tests around the world to see how they can take as much as possible, one bit at a time. With small baby steps, they will get where they want. And all this can only stop if everybody stops with complying to those things. Now, guys, I know that this was a very bearish video. And again, I am saying for the last year and a half, against everybody that I'm talking to, that I hope that I am wrong. But so far, everything that I am talking about for more than 1.5 years is coming true. So, please like and subscribe to this video. The things that I told you guys are extremely valuable. Remind that. And again, I hope that I'm wrong. But if you are watching yourself and the whole situation around the globe right now as a third person, then what does your gut tells you? That's the most important thing. Guys, I'm going to leave it by this. Let me fast do a Bitcoin check. This is Bitcoin. What am I looking at? We have this trend line right here. We got rejected right here very hard. We are now making a new triangle right here. So we are coming from the upside to the downside. So this is a bear flag forming right now. I will only put in a long when the candle, the 4-hour candle, closes above this trend line right here. And the chance that we are falling to the downside, because we are coming from the upside. This is a bear flag, so we can easily fall down just like this. That's just what I'm saying. And then we can, here are my 2 alarms at the golden pocket. Let me draw the golden pocket again. So we had the pump in June. Let me remove this. We had the pump in June, and then July, I mean, and then let me draw this right here. You can see this is the golden pocket, these 2 lines right here. And last time in 2017, let me go back to 2017, you can clearly see that again in July right here we had a pump, then we had the dump in September, and we fell right into the golden pocket, which I drew right here in 2021. So we had this pump in July, we had this drop in September, we touched the golden pocket, and from there on we pushed through to the bull run until 20k. So from right here, from 2,900 US dollar, we pushed all the way up to 20k. Now, will this be the same? I have no idea. But what I know is that I'm only getting into positions when I have confirmation. And when I don't have confirmation, I will not buy. And why? Because we can simply go a lot lower first. And if I buy here, I will buy a lot more. If I buy here, I will buy a lesser crypto. If I can buy here, I can buy a lot more crypto. And that's the way that I'm trading. So guys, have a nice day, and hope you like and subscribe to this video, and please share it with your friends, because yeah, I know what no, I don't know what all of this things is going to be about, but it's about one thing, and that's gaining control. And we all know that. Somewhere in the back of our head we know that. And it's up to you if you let them do this or not. So okay guys, have a nice day. Bye bye.